Welcome back to the Juice Tunes channel. I'm that nerdy Jew, and this is an episode of Cartoon Chaos, where we cover cartoon talk, movie reviews, controversy, and so much more. Today we're covering the last bits surrounding the drama and the darkest truth about Logan Thirtyacre. You see, Super Mario Logan is all puppets and plush. Logan has been controlling these puppets for a little over 10 years, and you may think it's crazy, right? Oh, I'm sorry, and I'm not talking about Junior or Jeffy. Let's get chaotic! So people are talking about Chili, quote unquote, was cheating on Logan before all of this, and now both of them are seeing new people. Some of you say this was a long time coming. Some of you say, what the fuck? Both parties are fair. But what is not fair is not researching before you start spreading this quote unquote hot story like a forest fire. Smokey the Bear says no. Now, as you can see from the title of this video, we'll be discussing sociopathy, or how it's called now, ASPD, and how Logan Thirtyacre may be a potential sociopath. I garnered my psychological research for antisocial personality disorder, also known as ASPD, and yeah, you heard that clearly. Sociopathy, like psychopathy, is grouped under the diagnostic term antisocial personality disorder, ASPD, so for the remainder of this video, we will be referring to the disorder as ASPD. So what is ASPD, you may ask? Well, I'm here to break it down for you. Antisocial personality disorder, as I just said, is a personality disorder, a person with behavioral patterns of manipulation and violation towards others. They typically have a disregard for the law. They also manipulate and exploit others for their own personal gain. Antisocial personality disorder starts during childhood or adolescence and continues up to adulthood. Now, what makes someone develop ASPD? To recognize these signs, you must check for those red flags. Patients with antisocial personality disorder are extremely manipulative, conceited, deceitful, impulsive, and irresponsible. Unlike a psychopath, they can develop meaningful relationships and are capable of empathy, but with limited people and under the right circumstances. And now you're wondering, but nerdy, what does this have to do anything with Logan? Well, allow me to explain. Logan Thirtyacre was born November 17th, 1994, and I already know what you're thinking. Oh my god, he's a Scorpio? That explains it. No, that is not the point. So anyways, Lance hit him over the head with a baseball at the age of 3. He suffered a fractured skull, which typically should result in some sort of brain trauma, especially at that young age. He claims in his quote-unquote Draw My Life video that there was no existing brain trauma. However, brain trauma can lead to developing sociopathic behaviors. If that's not enough to convince you, let's go over the profile of a quote-unquote sociopath or someone with antisocial personality disorder, and we will provide you the proof that Logan Thirtyacre kind of fits that profile. Glibness and superficial charm. The way that Logan Thirtyacre deflects certain situations in the comment section, either by making light of it, using jokes, or just trying to change the subject altogether, is completely intentional and used to guard something of importance, or a conversation they don't want to take part in. Charm is subjective to the cause as per individual. However, what I can say is that it is very surface level and it will not seem like so. Manipulative and conning. After the recent controversy, Logan now has been trying to convey that Chili was the one cheating, and that had many fans turning their heads away from Logan. Not only Logan threw all the shots at her from having Lavelle Stanton throw shots at Roy, the man Chili claimed she wasn't even dating, he even accused Chili of sleeping with several men in his house because Chili had gotten a locksmith to get back into the house and moved her stuff back in, and received calls from the neighbors about seeing a bearded man entering his home while he's not there. Logan went further to create an SML video surrounding Roy, as well as go live with Lavelle to speak on that. Roll it.
One of the niggas, because it's been like a couple of them, man.
A couple.
Uh-huh.
So last March, a year ago, March of 2018, Chili was messaging this guy named Mark on Instagram.
Yeah.
And she like deleted the messages really quick, and I ended up paying the poor fucker like $1,000 to get the messages because I was like, I want to see it. And she was like flirting with him, and he's like, "No, dude, I promise." Like guy code, like, dude, like, bro, like,
I promise. I remember you telling me this.
Yeah. So today, my mom, because Chili refused to get out of my fucking house, because I broke up with her forever ago, but she was refusing to get out of my house. My mom like caught them like fucking together at my house. And, and so my video of my mom kicking him out, like, she's fucking gone. All her shit's fucking gone. Like,
really?
Gone as fuck.
Hey,
like,
better
and then as soon
he slapped midnight.
like literally, Chili been saying, "Oh my god, I want to get back together with you. We'll work things out." I'm like, "Fuck you, I do. Fuck you," right?
Yeah,
so,
man, we living our best right now.
Yeah, and I was in Hawaii and San Francisco, and I'm in LA, and she's all like, "No, I want to work things out." I'm like, "You're a cheating fucking bitch." Anyway, so anyway, so like literally as soon as she gets out of my house, her and
That's
Mark,
when she posted
she
the video?
blocks me on Instagram. She blocks me on Instagram. She blocks me on all this shit. And her and this Mark guy, fucking
And then you saw the message I had sent you about what she had posted on Twitter, right? Talking about if I'm really not smoking. That's why that bitch cut off. I was on like an hour earlier. That's why that bitch cut off. So I go back to what you were saying.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, it was about when the tweet that I had sent you about when she was talking about if we're in love. I mean, if he moved on, why all this other you know the tweet.
Well, okay. So I moved on, done, right? And I told her to get the fuck out of my house. And and my mom changed the locks, got all the shit out, and then Chili broke back in my house because her address was on my driver's license.
Yeah.
Well, my address is on her driver's license, so she got a locksmith to let herself in. So she brought all her shit back in, and she's been fucking these fucking random guys at my house.
Yeah.
And one of them's been Mark, and I fucking knew it too. I said, I know who the fuck you're fucking. Like my neighbor's been calling me saying, "Where are you at? Like this is weird guy with a fucking beard." I'm like, yeah. And so she ends up. So what she's doing is she's fucking this guy that whatever. But long story short, because I got to go soon. I'm suing her for my channel back. Okay.
Hey,
because all the money that channel made, I didn't get paid a fucking cent for.
Yeah, and you're in all the videos is making majority of the money. Please don't let this shit go out. Hold up, Logan. It's
As you can see, Logan went even further as the Indian give his channel. Typically, once you give someone something, even a channel, it is theirs now. You cannot ask for the videos you starred in to be taken down or to collect money, since that was never the initial agreement. Chili Jimenez owns channel Chili and everything on it. Verbal contracts can be made, especially if they were recorded and documented, which they were. If you're asking when, it's anytime Logan says his girlfriend's Chili's channel, acknowledging it is hers by right. Now, how does this all fit manipulative and conning? By now, almost everyone had forgotten that Logan Thirtyacre did and confirmed cheat on Chili, but as well as kicked out Tito, lied about cheating on Chili, lied about them being in a relationship, and leaked a bunch of inappropriate photos of women who did not consent to these pictures being leaked to a bunch of children on Instagram during a group chat. But funny enough, people only care about the small things like Chili hanging out with another guy for the Super Bowl. Tell me, would you feel bad for someone cheating on you, abusing you for X amount of time, probably isolating you? No. So I personally don't blame Chili for taking the ticket and going without him. No reason for Logan to be salty, especially since it's been aired that their relationship was over for 2 months before all this drama had even started. There were also speculations made that Logan and Lavelle were not friends anymore. In response, he posted on his story a photo of him and Lavelle sitting on the couch together, you know, like how real friends act in real life. In the quote-unquote missing $40,000 Rolex prank video, Logan says he will pay $1,000 to the person who, quote-unquote, finds his missing watch. As he looks for the watch, he tells Chili that he knows the watch might not mean much to her, but he needs to find that watch. This is a form of manipulation to make her feel bad about it. Logan, back in 2017, was complaining about how he receives no income from his videos due to being age restricted. He still got to pay off the house, and he's got to sell his Lambo because of the lack of funds. Although in reality, his funds are not depleting, this is just to get more money from his impressionable fans who are quick to Logan's aid. Logan also did not deliver all the $100 shoutouts for his Patreons, and the issues have never been refunded. Logan also has a cameo, however that's a scam as well. People would pay for a little few second videos from their favorite celebrities, and Logan doesn't deliver much for his cameos. One user named Casp purchased a cameo from Logan and received a 1 second video response of nothing. Good one, Logan. Grandiose sense of self. During the quote-unquote destroying Jeffrey puppet prank, he says, quote-unquote, I know Tito is your fucking brother, but what the fuck? Honestly, what the fuck? You're fucking stupid. Why would you fucking let it sit there and fucking let a dog take it, like it's a toy? Even though it was Logan who left it unattended on the red couch in the room. Chili tells him that it's just a toy and can be replaced and that he should get over himself. Chili even suggested to explain to his fans what happened to Jeffy, as soon as he calms down, of course. Logan responds saying, quote, unquote, I shouldn't have to explain it to them because it shouldn't have to be a problem. There shouldn't be fucking 2 dogs in my fucking house destroying shit. Even though Snow was the only one to blame, he mentions this is why he's a cat person, because his cat Precious would never do such a thing. She's too precious. Pathological lying. Now, if this wasn't enough to show his pathological lying side, according to an article on Amino from Brett McLachlan, though the article is gone now for reasons unknown, Logan claims to have over 200 videos age restricted. However, in reality, he had 78 videos age restricted and 120 demonetized. You have to realize that this doesn't mean he isn't making money from all those videos. It just means he's getting limited revenue. He also claims that his income comes from his Patreon, which is, surprise, surprise, is also not true. He has videos on his channel that are monetized. Logan makes $4,000 to $5,000 each new video he releases. You're having financial issues, Logan? Are you sure? Lack of remorse, shame, or guilt. In the recent controversy, Logan sent, as we said before previously, a photo of Tito surrounded by a bunch of strippers to a group chat of alleged minors on Instagram during a group chat, and has not responded to this since. This was to save face, of course, at Tito's expense. Also, remember the aforementioned Cameo incident. He has not apologized, but the Cameo account is taken down. Also, his Patreon, gone, without delivering the promised shoutouts to his patrons or giving a refund. Shallow emotions. During the recent Christmas vlog, Logan shows a clear lack of reaction while receiving his gifts. Chili clearly is excited to give Logan his gifts, even as a joke, while he shows a lack of appreciation or excitement. After getting the GoPro, he says, "This is what I actually want." Out of all the gifts he has gotten, he only preferred the GoPro. Even Chili says that Logan is making it sound like this is all scripted. The aftermath of the quote-unquote $40,000 Rolex prank video, Logan receives a Gucci jacket as a gift. He doesn't give a reaction, but only says that he is going to go return the watch now. Chili, Tito, and JJ all collectively say that Logan is just being quote-unquote salty. You can at least be a good sport and say thank you for the gift from your girlfriend, Logan. You even downplayed the worth of Chili's gift compared to the missing Rolex because it happened to be the most expensive one. Granted, the watch wasn't yours, but would you have reacted the same way if Chili's watch was the one that went missing instead? The way that Logan's words do not match his actions, and sometimes his facial expressions, rather dead around the eyes and mouth, seemingly as if he doesn't care when he apologizes, it looks very controlled and robotic. Need for stimulations. As mentioned before, Logan accumulated speeding tickets over time. Even though he said he does not want another brush with the law, he seems to have the quote-unquote need for speed. If he continues to speed, he mentions the Florida traffic laws are harsh, so why would he continue to risk getting possible jail time? Callousness and lack of empathy. This is just about anywhere if you're looking for it. Nothing phases Logan Thirtyacre. Just went through a massive breakup, and the only thing Logan is fixated on is creating more content, as well as immediately having another girl prepared and being petty about the breakup. The only person backing up Logan's antics is Lavelle Stanson, which, if you haven't noticed, check back on part 2 on this little series and come back. Lavelle is a walking contradiction as well as a huge bad influence, varying from doing hard drugs to directly attacking fans/viewers whom speak their minds in situations revolving them. Lavelle is notoriously known for involving himself in drama/creating it himself, said via Chili. Poor behavior control/impulsive nature. Logan Thirtyacre runs a Comedy Plus channel, but he doesn't seem to be able to take jokes very well. For example, during the quote-unquote destroying Jeffrey puppet prank, Logan freaked out badly after finding his beloved one-of-a-kind Jeffrey puppet ripped up. He was quick to blame Tito for letting it happen because of where the puppet was left initially. He doesn't let either one of them explain themselves and shouts over them. He says, and I quote, "Tito, I hope you know how to sew better than you do watching fucking puppets right next to you." He even exclaims that telling his fans that the original Jeffrey puppet got ripped up will not help his channel. It will cost him views and subscribers. As you know, Jeffy is the main source of income and you wouldn't want to mess with Logan's money. Also in the Logan's missing $40,000 Rolex prank video, while Logan is throwing a fit about his missing watch, he calls Tito and Tito exclaims that Logan is always mad, and Chili tells JJ that Logan is triggered again. Makes you wonder what really happens behind the scenes. During the prank, JJ explains to Logan how he accumulated that much money from just pawning his consoles, landscaping jobs, and lo and behold, a watch. Logan's reaction? Logan reaches for JJ's neck, knocks him to the ground, and starts hitting him. Very mature of you, Logan. Early behavior problems/juvenile delinquency. There's been speculations of Logan having a quote-unquote dark past, but finding any proof, that has been nearly impossible. Well done keeping that part of your life under wraps, Logan. During his senior year of high school, he stopped studying and began to fail his classes. Shortly after Jamarcus' death, he slowly stopped going to church even though he said he would go so he could be quote-unquote closer to God, the way Jamarcus was. Not only that, but he stopped making YouTube videos for a bit, which pissed off Lavelle since that was his source of income as well. In the recent controversy as well, Logan Thirtyacre was accused of paying a stripper $60,000 to have sex with whilst on her period. This is all speculation, however. There are rumors going around that Logan had cheated on Chili with Elena, the voice of Rosalina. Hence why Chili does not like Elena, even though this is all purely speculation based on everything else mentioned in the video. What makes you think that Logan may have the inability to do this? Hey Logan, that quote-unquote Chili on cheating prank video didn't age well, did it? However, in recent controversy, once again, Logan is suddenly seen with a brand new girl named Adriana. According to Monica, this Adriana is a supposed stripper, quote-unquote Willow, that Logan paid for. Is this a coincidence? I don't know. You decide. Incapacity for love. Logan's actions also prove his incapacity for love. How does one go from loving someone that they're engaged to just, quote-unquote, I got a new girl shortly after? Logan going even further to turn the tables of him cheating on Chili to now Chili cheating on him? First of all, if a girl is being cheated on and the relationship was over 2 months before all of this, then her getting a new guy is nothing compared to what Logan did to her in contrast. Even throwing jabs at Chili by posting photos of him and his new girl on his Instagram. Even though they've been together for over 10 years, he didn't show the same admiration for Chili that he supposedly has for his new girl. Ever. Criminal or entrepreneur versatility. And there were many instances where Logan has gotten himself into legal trouble. Sometimes it was the name of his channel's success. He's gotten in trouble for filming in public places and making prank calls to public places. During the filming of quote-unquote Bowser Jr.'s Big Vacation, they threw a Bowser Jr. plush into the Grand Canyon, which, surprise, surprise, is illegal. Also, according to Logan's Draw My Life video, he has gotten a $500 speeding ticket for driving 66 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone and was warned that he'd be arrested the next time he speeds. He says he would never do it again, but he has driven past many tolls without paying in his Lamborghini. As a result, he got a ticket a few days afterwards. Hell, he even got a ticket and wanted me to animate it. And that's also something. I don't know. Alright, now, how did this all start? How did this all wind up? Cdusk, I need you to give us a screen cap of all the drama. Roll it.
Where we last left off, Chili had started posting some weird Instagram stories with her and some song lyrics where she was basically acting really depressed. Later that same week, messages were released from an SML group chat by an SML fan named Chef Peepers. The messages themselves pertain new details regarding Logan's stance on all the drama. In the messages, Logan himself claimed that he was indeed still with Chili, but he was tired of her family and that Tito indeed lived in the SML house rent-free. Logan also expressed he was tired of people such as Tito living off him and using him for success. The final thing Logan brought up in the messages was the quote absurd idea that he'd pay $60,000 just for one hooker. About 4 days later, Tito posted on his Instagram that Chili told him to take down the post pertaining to Logan, quote, cutting up all the plushies. Tito stated that in respect of his sister, he'd take it down. Later on that same day, Tito also released a video containing his supposed messages between him and Chili. In the messages, Chili talks about Logan replacing all of Tito's ripped up plushies with new ones. As well as this, Chili herself claims that Logan apparently ripped up Tito's plushies while she was away from the house getting food. After these messages came out, it seemed like things were starting to wind down pertaining to the drama, as even Damaris herself announced that she was done talking about the whole situation. But that wasn't the case, as things started winding right back up when Logan leaked photos of Tito at a strip club with a bunch of women uncensored in an SML group chat, presumably filled with minors. Upon these photos coming out, both Tito and Chili responded to the leak expressing their thoughts. Chili was extremely disappointed that the photos were leaked because 1, no one got the woman's permission to take the photos, and 2, the photos were leaked in a group chat full of minors. Unlike Chili, however, Tito replied to the tweet much differently and instead only added more fuel to the fire by once again bringing up the supposed stripper Logan slept with named Willow. Around the same time, Mimi Cash, aka Monica, Tito's fake girlfriend, released a video on her YouTube channel regarding her experience with Logan and Chili while she was working with them. Mimi mentioned in her video how supposedly Logan created a secret Insta account by the name of Paper Cash in order to message her and this stripper named Willow. Mimi explained how Logan had a 40-minute conversation with Mimi explaining how he had such a great experience with Willow and how he, quote, needed this. As well as this, she provided texts she had between Logan and Willow too. After this, there was basically dead silence until February 4th when Logan posted and then deleted his Insta story stating that him and Chili are no longer together. Many people found this strange as Chili never posted anything about her and Logan being broken up on her Instagram. What made things increasingly strange is that Chili uploaded a behind the scenes video with Logan and the crew on her channel only 2 days after Logan's Instagram story. About 3 days later, Lavelle revealed during a live stream his side of the story and how the breakup supposedly went down. According to Lavelle, while Logan was out of town, Chili approached him asking for some weed. Lavelle said that while exchanging the weed with Chili, Chili supposedly confided in Lavelle and ended up revealing how she truly felt about Logan. Chili stated how she hasn't loved Logan for 3 years and has cheated on Logan for the last 2 years. Upon Lavelle finding this info out, he immediately tried to tell Logan upon his return home from his trip. Logan wouldn't believe him though at first and accused him of lying. As well as this, Chili supposedly denied Lavelle's claims and acted like she never said that. Later though, according to Lavelle, Logan officially found out that Chili was cheating on him while both of them were in Vegas. Instead of ending it off right then and there, the two tried to see if they could, quote, work things out, but they were unable to and broke up around New Year. Lavelle also brought up the fact that apparently Logan caught Chili 2 different times out in public with another guy by the name of Roy Gibbard. The first time was when Logan saw them together at the casino and he asked the guy if he knew Chili and he said no. But later on, Logan caught Chili and Roy together once again at the Super Bowl. Lavelle also noted that Logan himself gave those 2 Super Bowl tickets to Chili for her and one of her family members, but instead of giving it to them, Chili instead brought Roy. Lavelle even showed pictures of both Roy and Chili together at the Super Bowl to show that he wasn't lying. Once this info came out, Roy hit up Lavelle in the DMs and the two started talking smack. Roy got so mad that he even went as far as to report Lavelle's account for harassment, which led to Lavelle's original account being taken down. After being banned, Lavelle hopped on his second account to explain what happened. On the same day, Roy posted an Instagram story of him punching a bag in a video with the caption, "Imagine this is Lavelle." Upon Lavelle seeing the video, Lavelle told Roy to pull up to his place so they could fight. Roy accepted the offer and drove over to Lavelle's so they could, quote, duke it out. No video was taken during the fight, but after it was over, Lavelle did an Instagram live explaining what happened. Supposedly, Roy got beat up pretty badly by Lavelle, and Lavelle only got a tiny little nick on his eyebrow. Around the same time, Logan started posting Instagram stories with an unfamiliar girl while on an airplane. After some time though, word came out from Mimi that the girl Logan was with was actually Willow, the same stripper Logan, quote, cheated on Chili with. Upon this info being revealed, people were able to dig up Willow's IG and found out that her real name was Adriana. Around the same time of this coming out, Logan also posted pictures with him and Adriana kissing in Hawaii to his Instagram. A couple days later, Chili hopped on Twitter and announced that she was finally going to be addressing the drama after almost a month of silence because Logan was making her look bad. Chili claimed that she did nothing wrong and that she didn't cheat. As well as this, in the replies, Chili claimed 3 things. 1, Logan was paying off Adriana. 2, Logan cheated on Chili while they were together. And 3, that Logan was leaking pictures to Lavelle so Lavelle could post them on his Instagram and send hate towards Chili. 3 days later, Chili proceeded to post text supposedly between her and Logan. In the text, Logan seemed to, quote, want Chili back. As well as this, Chili tweeted out saying that if one more person says she's dating Roy, she's gonna lose her mind, which signified that Roy and her were no longer together. 3 days after that, Chili ended up posting a picture of herself with the caption of, "Thanks for the gorgeous photo at Crowdkiller." Upon going to the profile, Crowdkiller also posted on his Instagram story a picture of Chili with the caption, "My babe." Upon doing some further digging, people found out that Crowdkiller's real name is Mark Fowler and that he's a local photographer within Pensacola. Only around 10 hours later after Chili's post, Lavelle did an IG live with Logan explaining the situation. Logan explained in the live that he'd moved on from Chili and that he'd moved all her stuff out and changed the locks. But Chili got a locksmith to help her break back in while Logan was away on vacation with Adriana in Hawaii. Upon breaking back in, Chili apparently hooked up and had sex with her new boyfriend Mark inside Logan's house and got caught by Logan's mom. Logan also explained that he was going to be suing Chili for his channel back because Chili still has videos up with his face and behind the scenes content, and he's not making a dime from it. As well as this, Logan explained how he was miserable with Chili because Chili wouldn't allow Lance in vlogs, and she wouldn't let Logan and Elena film together, and even went as far as to set up cameras when they did film just in case they did anything together. After Lavelle and Logan stopped the live, Crowd Killer started his own live with Chili where he claimed that Chili didn't cheat and that he's not afraid of Logan. And with that basically wraps up all the drama so far. Thank you, Jutunes, for allowing me to be featured in this video.